We are delighted today to have Terry Taber here with us. Terry is Chief Technical Officer and Senior Vice President at the New Eastman Kodak Company. Terry will be sharing an announcement that dovetails perfectly with what you have heard today. So please join me in welcoming Terry Taber. Terry.
Good afternoon. Innovators, entrepreneurs, business leaders, community leaders, educators, what a great event this is. Thank you to the Rochester Downtown Development Corporation for the good work that you're doing and for today's luncheon meeting. It's a privilege for me and my table of Kodak colleagues to be here with you today. I'm going to build on what the previous speakers already talked about. There's a movement afoot here. There's a movement into Rochester. A movement of fresh ideas and new people and breakthrough technologies. I've been with Kodak and a Rochester resident for more than 30 years. And it's not news to me about new big ideas coming out of Rochester. If you thought back a century ago and you were asked to name the most innovative place in the United States, some people would have named Rochester, New York. And sometimes history does come back full circle. I consider Rochester to be an innovation gem, shining brightly with inventors, with innovators, with entrepreneurs, and with brain power. And I think you heard that from all the speakers that have been up here at the podium today. Rochester is transforming and it's growing. And Kodak is transforming. I don't know if you heard that. Kodak is transforming and growing too. We're becoming a different kind of company. One that's poised for growth, one that's agile, one that prizes speed over process, one that can compete in the global marketplace with startups as well as with global giants, and a company that does not think in increments, but in step change. Kodak has always been an invented here environment, but now we're embracing venture capital, third-party partners and collaborations. Some examples of that are in Eastman Business Park, our 2 manufacturing sites for touch sensor films, partnered with a local company, Kingsbury, and with a company out of Texas, Unipixel. All the way to our global partners, such as Bost in Switzerland, to bring inkjet digital printing into the packaging space. We're open to partnerships. And we're thinking about how, and we believe we have the ability to bring technology into different kinds of products than you might associate with Kodak. The Intel Inside type of products. The sensor films I mentioned are just one example. We want to hire and do business with people who have a passion for invention, a passion for customer needs, and a passion for customer desires. And that is why our CEO, Jeff Clark, who unfortunately couldn't be here today, asked me to convey to you that Kodak will stay in Rochester. We may be a global company, but our headquarters will stay here. We think this is a great place to do business, and it's getting better. We want to become more engaged in what is going on in innovation here in Rochester. And we want to partner with you and support you. And so it's my pleasure this afternoon to say that one way that we're hoping to do that is by inviting early stage companies who share our passion for transformation, our passion for innovation, and our passion for economic rejuvenation to come share a workspace with us. This is just in the concept stage. We're calling it the Kodak Space Project, and the idea is to provide ultra-low rents to incubators and startups, and to nonprofits as well, especially those who are focused on economic and environmental sustainability. We will start by making space available within our headquarters building at 343 State Street, a building whose tower serves as an iconic fixture in the Rochester skyline, a building that was constructed under the watch of George Eastman, and who had an office there as well. Getting back to the thinking a century and history coming full circle. George Eastman gave us a legacy of reaching out into the community, of supporting our community, of being engaged in our community. While Kodak is currently limited in its ability to provide cash support for community causes as we renew the company, this initiative is one way that we can carry on with this Eastman tradition. We are also excited by the prospect of working alongside tenants who will bring vibrancy and energy into that workspace. People who are working to build a better community, as well as those entrepreneurs who carry a dream, just as George Eastman did, to build businesses that will positively impact our community and perhaps the world. We think this project will add to Rochester's momentum and to the corresponding future growth for Kodak. We will soon release more details about this opportunity and how organizations and entrepreneurs can take advantage of it, but we welcome you. We welcome your ideas. We welcome your thoughts around how to use our space to drive your success. And we do have a table of my colleagues over here who will be around, and I encourage you to talk with them to learn a bit more, even today. Thank you again for the invitation to participate, and thank you for all the work that is represented in this room to build a stronger, vibrant Rochester community.